Hey folks, welcome to Verified Investing. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here. In today's video, we're going to analyze gold, which looks to be breaking out. Is it really a breakout? Let's find out. And also the gold miners, GDX, Newmont Mining. We are seeing major signals of a pullback near term. Not to say that the up move is done, but it looks like they're on the verge of a pullback, slamming into some key resistance zones. That also could imply that gold could be doing a fake breakout here. Let's dive into the charts and see what we have. So this is your gold chart. And the first thing I'm noticing is notice how many up days in a row to get it through this level. That means the chart near term is extended. Now listen, you can't deny that we're making a new all-time high on gold above this 35.20 level, but it has to close above, and we need to see confirmation, essentially a confirmed breakout for me to buy this scenario that gold is actually breaking out. So I'm a little skeptical, mainly again, if you look at gold just since the 20th of August, it has rallied 6.5%. And that again, to be pushing through resistance is always suspect when you've had to go up so much for gold. And again, keep in mind, if this was a stock like Palantir or something else, 6.5% is nothing. But for gold, that's a significant move in a matter of about 10 trading days. All right, another factor here, and this is understanding the psychology of charts, is that the more you move up, the extended it gets, the less energy it has upon a breakout. What you really want to see here for a breakout to have legs is for it to come up, consolidate like this, where it builds energy again, and then it rips to the upside. When it's on a straight line like this, it tells us that, again, price could be a little tired here, and it may struggle to really propel itself versus pulling back and coming back in a little bit. Then we turn to the GDX. The GDX, look at this, guys. Amazing move. This is your weekly chart of the GDX, by the way. And if we look at the weekly, if you go back to the end of July, basically 1 month ago, we are now up 26% on GDX. Now, again, price being up significantly by itself does not mean it can't go higher. What you look for now is certain signals. And one of the things that's catching my eye here is that you have this beautiful parallel trend line, right? So again, what we look at here is a trend line that if we bring it up to this high right here, parallel channel, and we stretch it out, look at what you're hitting today. And so for me, and I'm just going to blatantly tell you guys, I accumulated a pretty big position short on GDX today. Okay. Now, again, I dabbled in it a little bit with a small position late last week on Friday, but also nibbling more and more now on the short side. In fact, today I've accumulated about 3 times what I had bought prior. So really getting involved and getting some action here on the short side. All right. So that's GDX. And again, GDX, we can see here. And remember, folks, there's going to be a lot of people that say gold's going straight to the moon. Gold's going da-da-da-da. That's fine. That's fine. I'm a short-term swing trader. When the chart tells me to short, I short. When the chart tells me to go long, I go long. That's how I maintain a 75% win rate or better. Okay, now again, 75% is not 100%, so I could be wrong, which is fine. Again, I accept the fact that I will be wrong 25 times out of every 100 times, 75% win rate. But the idea, again, is the charts are in charge. I am not in charge. My gut, my feeling. I'm hugely long gold, by the way, with the physical metal, like long term, right? Long term, hugely long for the long term again. But in the short term, I pay attention and I swing trade those ups and downs so that I can make additional money on gold. And with the GDX into this key level, this is very eye-opening. I mean, you can't deny this. I mean, take a look at this chart here, and then we'll go on to Newmont Mining. But essentially, you have this pivot low, you pierced it here, never confirmed below, right here, here, and here. Now, this line that I just put in that goes exactly to this high, right? So that is precisely parallel, and look at where we are today. And so I'm in the camp that we're going to see a pullback here on GDX. Newmont Mining, essentially, by the way, this is Newmont Mining with pre-market data, but let's go to the daily chart. Look at this. Newmont Mining is up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days in a row. 9 days in a row. Do we really think it's going to go for 10? Maybe. What about 12? Maybe what about 20? Where is it where it starts to get tired out? And I would dare say that Newmont is on the verge of getting tired out. And one thing that tells me that's a possibility here, look at this. This is a very interesting trend line right here. Look at this. Okay. What do we have? Major pivot point right here. so this is the low of February to the high of February to the highs right through here, which is in April. And look at what we're hitting today. Now, again, just based purely on technical analysis, what do we expect? Some sort of check back. Now, how much? We don't know. We don't know how much. But some sort of check back is the logical theme here. At least in my humble opinion, we should get some sort of logical pullback. All right. So again, gold, great move. Does it signal a real breakout or a fake out? We don't know yet. But what we do know is the GDX into resistance, Newmont Mining into resistance. Case in point, I trade off the charts. No BS, just the charts. And when I trade off the charts, I always go in understanding that there's about a 75% chance I'm right. If I really shut down my emotion, my personal feelings, my gut, all that means nothing. Just charts. We can get that win rate to 75%, give or take. And that's, again, enough to make a lot of money if you're consistently making trades at a 75% win rate. All right, guys, if you want to join, come to Smart Money Commodities at verifiedinvesting.com. I give out these trades on GDX, on Newmont Mining, etc. Come join us there. I will keep you guys in the loop. Thank you so much for joining at Verified Investing. Take care.